Hi everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, I'll be talking about the LINQ query and how we can use or create this in the UiPath. So before jumping into that, let's understand what does LINQ and why we need to use LINQ. These are the two important questions. So first, what is LINQ? LINQ is nothing but it's a language integrated query and it used to retrieve the data from a data source. So consider an example like SQL query where you use select command to extract the data from the database. Right? The LINQ query works similar way. So the use of LINQ query is we all work for IT company and we know we are dealing with huge amount of data here. So when we deal with huge amount of data, so basically instead of using for each command, if we use the LINQ query, the advantages are like it's easy to maintain first and easy to read the code, and most importantly it's fast. So these are the main three reasons why we need to use. If you have any more points, please do write it in comments. And the syntax for LINQ query is this. It starts with from keyword and the range in your collection variable, your standard operator, where example is where, and your condition expression, group by or select, and the result formation. So till this, before the result formation, if you don't give the result formation, it will be enough for the output of this will be in by default it will be in objects, but you can format it by giving example is dot. If you wanted an array of string, you can pass as dot array dot to array. If you wanted in list, dot to list, and etc. So let's go into UiPath and let's start. So let me create a variable called array of string. Okay, array of string. Let me define its default value. Ram and Sam and Ajay. So these three names I have defined. Now let me create another output array str. I'll assign its output variable type as array of string. So now let me type that over here, output of array of str. Let's type the query. So as I said before, it starts with from. So let me close this, I don't need that one. So let's start from. Okay, and then of range, right? Example is, if I see here, range variable. So my range variable would be str in. This is collection, my collection, enumerable function or variable collection. So this is my collection. Okay, where my standard operator. Okay, the str dot equal Sam. Okay, if this is true, then select. Okay, str. Okay, I selected the str. Now after doing this, this will return an object. So I need to convert this into my required format. So dot to array. Okay, so this is done. Let me write it down. Log message info output str of 0 dot to string. Okay, this is done. Now let me run this code. Now we have a error. It says index was outside the bound of array. The reason is, if you observe over here, I said str dot equal sam, but the value that I have given over here, s is capital. So the condition that I have to add over here is dot to lower dot equals dot sam. Now let me run it again. It's done. Let's see the output panel. The value is sam. So we received the data. First example was based on array. Now let's change this data type into system collection generic dot list. So how to do that? Go browse here. Just type list. Now scroll down until you see generic. It's here. If you see, there is a generic, this one. Select this and here string. Okay, now we have system.collection.generic list system of array. Now this will not be this. This will throw error because it's not a type of collection, right? So I have to declare it. Now I have to assign first value over here or declare it. So list of string this. Okay, now after doing this, add to collection. Okay, first I need to add it arr string str. First I need to add okay, before doing that, this will again throw me error, so I need to change this into a string. And here let me add ram, and I'll make two more copies. Here I'll change this into sam and this one into Ajay. Okay, now it's done. Now let me change the final format type into dot to list. Okay, and also let me change this type into dot to list. It's done now. Let's run this. We have a expected output. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do like and share. Have a great day. Bye bye.